You guys getting tired of my stuck in my truck driving videos yet? I hope not. I hope that you guys are actually getting value out of this, and I apologize if my stream of consciousness is not coming across as clearly as I might want it to. But I want to talk to you today about how you get your very first customer if you've not gotten your first customer yet. Or if you're still on a shoestring budget and you're just not ready to scale and you really need to get customers so that you can start spending money on ads. There's a lot of training out there on this. There's a lot of ways you can go about it. I'm going to tell you my way of doing it. My way of finding customers and getting people to pay me money for something that I do for them is to choose the low-hanging fruit. Okay, we all know what that means. It means you choose the easiest, you pick off the easiest target, all right, for lack of a better term. And that doesn't mean you want to think of your prospects as targets, but you want to go for the low-hanging fruit. And so how do we do that? Well, the old adage of find a need, fill a need could not be any more true in this area. What you need to do is you need to go onto Facebook, onto LinkedIn, onto Reddit, into all these different forums where your ideal prospect hangs out, and you just need to start trolling through this stuff and seeing what people are talking about and hearing the challenges they're facing and all of that. And it gives you a sense for what they need. But what you're really looking for is you're looking for somebody who says, I need help with X. And if X is what you provide, then you instant message them, you private message them, you friend request them, whatever you need to do. And you say, hey, I saw that you had a question about this. That's actually my area of expertise. I'd love to get on the phone and chat with you about it. Now, if all you sell is a $10 widget, there's no point in going to that extreme. But my guess is if you are in this group and if you're following me, you provide a higher level service or something that has a very, very long tail sales window, right? And then it makes perfect sense to reach out to these people and connect with them. Now, if you have fear of doing this one little thing of reaching out to somebody who has already asked for help and there is a hang up for you to do this, then I strongly suggest you rethink being an entrepreneur, okay? I doubt that you're gonna have this challenge. If somebody says, hey, I need help with X, and you can do that for them, there's no reason you shouldn't reach out to them. Now, I always had fear like that because I'd never been trained in sales or marketing or anything like this. I was an expert in certain areas and terrible in that, but I overcame it. And I overcame it by going to people who needed help with what I could help them with. All right, so that's what I mean by the low-hanging fruit. Go to the places where all of your prospects and customers are already hanging out. Find the people who really, really need help with something that you already do, and then help them. And you may have to do this 5 or 10 times before somebody will pay you, but at least you're getting the experience of doing it. And if somebody, and here's a key that you need to, really keep, close to your vest and use this one. If you're willing to help somebody right now, and they have a problem, but they can't afford to pay whatever your fee is, that's fine. Help them, serve them, help them in any way you can. And then what you do is you say, look, I understand that right now is not a good time for you as far as paying for this, but let me help you as much as I possibly can in any way that I can. In return, would you be willing to go on video or go on record of and give me a testimonial, right? And just tell people what it is we worked with, how I helped you, how it helped you overcome whatever it is you're facing, and would you be willing to do that for me? No one's going to say no if you frame it that way. Okay? If you're willing to give your time and your service and your expertise to them, they're not going to say no to getting it for free in return for a simple testimonial. And so this is how you really start. And this is what one of my mentors told me when I said, look, the space that I'm going into, I know it, I can help people with it, but I don't have a track record of doing it as an entrepreneur. I have a track record of doing it in corporate America or doing it in the Navy. So how am I going to get customers if I don't have all these testimonials? And his advice was so stupid simple, I was like, I didn't want to follow it at first. And his advice was just go help people. Like literally just go serve people, just go serve them for free. And you will be amazed at what comes back to you. And that's exactly what I started doing after a while. It took me a while. And as a result of helping people for free, they would give me referrals and they would give me a shout out online, and then I'd get more people to come to me. And all of a sudden I'm getting friend requests from people all over the world that I have no idea who they are, but they're friend requesting me because they saw one of their friends was served by me and they need some help in a similar area. Well, guess what? After you've done it free a few times and you get some referrals like that, now you can start charging people. Okay, and maybe you don't charge what you really want to initially, but you get there slowly. And that is so much better than blowing thousands upon thousands of dollars in Facebook ads or YouTube ads or Google ads or direct mail, postcards and flyer inserts and all this sort of stuff. It's so much better than wasting your money is to just go out there and serve people in the best way that you possibly can in return for referrals and testimonials. And ask me how I know. Okay, so if you're stuck and you're trying to get customers or you're still trying to get that first sale, that's what I would suggest you do. Let me know how it works out, okay? Talk to you later.